नमस्कार, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। आज हम बात करेंगे एक बहुत ही एक्साइटिंग सीरीज के बारे में विच इज पांडास डेटा फ्रेम्स इन पाइथन, स्पेशली डिजाइन फॉर क्लास 12th आईपी स्टूडेंट्स। ये सीरीज आपके सिलेबस को ध्यान में रख के बनाई गई है विद इजी एक्सप्लेनेशंस, रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल्स एंड प्रैक्टिकल कोडिंग। So if you want to be expert in pandas, so make sure you watch till the end and do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Now we'll talk about what is pandas. अब pandas होता क्या है पहले ये समझते हैं. Pandas is an external library. As I told you in my previous videos also कि इसे हमें separately download करना पड़ता है, install करना पड़ता है system में, and then only we can avail the functionality of pandas. But along with that, it is an open source library too, which means it provides the high performance and easy to use data structures and data analysis tools. अब data analysis में क्या क्या आ जाता है? Like we can filter out the data, we can plot out the data, we can use the manipulation tools, etc. So Pandas is actually beneficial for data analysis. Now, as we have talked about that it is providing easy to use data structure. अब हमारे दो डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स हमारे सिलेबस में हैं, सीरीज एंड डेटा फ्रेम. अब सीरीज क्या होता है? सीरीज इज बेसिकली अ वन डायमेंशनल डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, और वी कैन से एज वी नो दैट एक्सेल शीट के बारे में तो हम सबको पता है ना. तो एक्सेल शीट में जब हम टेबल बनाते हैं तो अगर हम एक ही कॉलम की बात करें तो हम कह सकते हैं कि दिस इज माय सीरीज बिकॉज इट इज हैविंग ओनली वन कॉलम इन दैट. ओके. और डेटा फ्रेम अगर हम बात करें, इट इज टू डायमेंशनल डेटा स्ट्रक्चर. तो एक्सेल में पूरी की पूरी टेबल को वी कैन कंसिडर एज डेटा फ्रेम because multiple columns are there. So it is providing me the y-axis and x-axis. That means two dimension. Okay. That means multiple rows and multiple columns can be there. So this is about my pandas. Now let's start with what is data frame, because about series we have already talked in our videos. So if you want to know about series, you can go and watch the complete playlist. Data frame में we can have the heterogeneous kind of data. That means I can have strings, I can have integers, I can have float. Any type of data is acceptable, right? अब अगर हम टेबल की बात करें तो टेबल में हर एक रो का अपना एक इंडेक्स होता है, हर एक कॉलम की अपनी एक हेडिंग होती है, right? That means my rows and my columns both are labeled, right? So just have a look on the code. Import pandas, df is equal to pandas.dataframe. So we import data frame with the help of pandas library with the help of dot operator. Okay. So data frame ka D is capital and F is capital. We need to take care of that. And in the empty bracket, we are not inserting anything because right now I'm telling you that how to create an empty data frame. Then print df, and df is a variable which is having a data frame. So the output is empty data frame and columns are none and indexes are none. That means the empty list bracket. So this is how my empty data frame looks like. एक और कॉन्सेप्ट यहाँ पे आता है कि अगर हम सीरीज बनाते हैं, सीरीज में भी एज आई टोल्ड यू कि कॉलम, अगर हम सिंगल कॉलम की बात करते हैं तो हम सीरीज बना लेते हैं, लेकिन सीरीज के अंदर मेरे इंडेक्सेस होते हैं, बी इट डिफॉल्ट और लेबल्ड. अब मैंने तीन सीरीज बनाई. फर्स्ट सीरीज इज हैविंग द नेम्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट, सेकंड सीरीज इज हैविंग द एज ऑफ द स्टूडेंट एंड थर्ड सीरीज इज हैविंग द मार्क्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, तीन सेपरेट सीरीज बन गई. अब मैंने क्या किया, तीनों को कंबाइन करके एक डेटा फ्रेम बना दिया, राइट? दैट मीन्स माई डेटा फ्रेम इज नाउ हैविंग थ्री कॉलम, नेम, एज एंड मार्क्स. लेकिन तीनों के सेपरेट इंडेक्सेस नहीं है. They all are sharing one common index at the left hand side in my data frame. So this is actually the beauty of data frame having a two-dimensional data structure, that I can have my complete data all together at one place for the data analysis. So this is known as two-dimensional data structure. अब यहाँ पे एक कॉन्सेप्ट ध्यान देने की जरूरत है कि अगर मैंने बात की इट हैज मल्टीपल कॉलम, तो मेरा ये कहने का बिल्कुल मतलब नहीं है इट इज मल्टी डायमेंशनल। नो, इट इज स्टिल टू डायमेंशनल, राइट? कि हम x और y एक्सिस दो ही डायमेंशंस को फॉलो कर रहे हैं, तो मल्टीपल कॉलम्स होने का मतलब नहीं है कि मल्टीपल डायमेंशंस में नहीं। ऑल राइट, now we'll move on to the practical implementation of data frame. So I'll show you that how to create a data frame and how does it look like when we execute it. Let's move on. So the very first thing which I need to do here is importing pandas. As I told you, this is my external and open source library. So I have imported pandas, and without importing this, I cannot utilize the functionalities of pandas. So now take the example of 3 series, right? So let's create s1 is equal to pandas dot series and take the names. Okay, so a, b, c, and d. Let's take 4 names over here. Now in s2 I'll be creating the second series having the age of the children, right? So it can be this, right? And then S3 is equal to, again, I'll be taking the marks scored by them. Okay. So 4 marks I have taken. So my 3 series are ready. Okay. I need to combine these 3 series to create one single data frame. So what will I do? I will take the name of my data frame, that is 2, because I want to create the student database. So 2 is equal to pandas dot data frame. So when I'm writing data frame, D must be capital and F must be capital. Rest all will remain small. So data frame में what will I do? I'll create a dictionary. Okay. So dictionary में my first column is name. So I'll take the name. And name series is S1. So I'll take S1 in place of values. And name I have taken in place of key. तो डिक्शनरी के फॉर्म में जब हम डेटा फ्रेम को क्रिएट करते हैं तो होता क्या है कि जो मेरी की है वो कॉलम हेडिंग बन जाती है, और जो मेरा डेटा है दैट मीन्स जो वैल्यू है वो मेरी कॉलम के अंदर आ जाती है एज अ वैल्यू, एज अ डेटा. ऑलराइट, माय सेकंड कॉलम इज एज. सो आई हैव टेकन एज एज अ की and age is there in S2 series. So I have taken S2 in place of data. Now third column is marks, and marks are stored in S3. All right. So I have taken this and I have created one data frame. Let's print it. Print 2. So shall we run it? I have created my data frame with the help of 3 separate series. Okay. Since I have not taken any index position into my series, so that means it is going to accept the default indexes. Okay. And same goes with my data frame. I have not mentioned the indexes over here, and my, as I told you that the column names will be taken up from the keys in the dictionary. So let's execute it, and my result is here. So let's check. Names are A, B, C, D. Age is 15, 16, 17, 15, and marks are these. And my indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? So if I show you that if I print separately S1, S2, and S3, so it will give me all separate indexes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. But when I combined my series into one single data frame, all the series are sharing one common index, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, which is mentioned at the left hand side. Right? So this is how we create our data frame. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about the key features of data frame. So number 1 is it has the labeled indexes, right? Axis, we can say, because here we are talking about the 2 dimensions. One is row and one is column. So as I've shown you in the output, the rows were denoted with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the columns were denoted with name, age, and marks. So everything was labeled. Second is it can hold the different type of data. So I'll show you that my name column is having the string type of data. My age and marks columns are having the integer type of data. So I'll show you practically just after this. Heterogeneous column, as I told you that we can accept the heterogeneous values. Then easy row and column access using labels. This I'll be showing you practically and theoretically in my next coming videos, and support missing data. That means the NaN value. So my data frame is also supporting the NaN value. So let's move to the practical implementation. Practically देखते हैं एक बार that how to display the indexes, columns and data type, right? Since we have the multiple columns here. So if I write print, what is my data frame name? 2 dot. I want to check the data type of each and every column. So I'll print this. So let me just copy it right. And secondly, I want to check what are my columns and what are my indexes, right? Okay, so data type we are checking, columns we are going to check, and the indexes we are going to check. So let's run it. So see, names are of object type. Since I have ABCD, so this is of string type. Age is of integer type, 15, 16, 17, 15. Marks are of integer type because we do not have any float value over here. And as a whole, my data type is object. So this concept I taught you in the series also, that if I have any one value as a string, so my complete data type will remain object. Okay, so same here, because we have two columns of integer type and one column of object type. So as a whole, the data type of my data frame will become object. Now, the indexes are name, age, mark, right? And the data type is object, right? And my index range is 0 to 4, right? And these are the indexes of columns. This is not my index, which is considered as the row index. No, these are the index labels of columns. So my column names are name, age, and marks, and my range index is denoting the row index. And because these are the default indexes, so that directly it is printing my range, because we have 4, 0 to 4. Okay. So today we have learned about what is Pandas, what is the data frame, how to create a data frame using series and having a dictionary of series, right? Then we talked about the features of data frame, and then how to check the index labels, column labels, and even the data type. So this is enough for the day, I guess. We have talked about the basics of data frame today. So in our next coming videos, I'll be talking about more about it, that how to create data frame with different sequence, right? Thank you.